Dear friends, namaste, and this is RAMNEEK WIG in front of you. Friends, today I'm at this Kovalam beach. It's a beautiful beach and it is next to Trivandrum. Now friends, I'm in Trivandrum for a workshop on the miracles of Pranayama and food therapy. The workshop is tomorrow. That is the reason I'm spending the day out today at the beach. Friends, today here I shall be telling you about my story, that how I won over cancer, and I shall also be telling you about the courses which I conduct at my centers at New Delhi and also over the Skype. So friends, when I was just 25, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, a cancer of the limbs. Now at that time, the cure rate was a huge 90%. So friends, I'm talking about the year 1999. So friends, I got my treatment done in Delhi. And after the treatment, the scans were done and the scans said that there was no cancer. So I was quite happy with the whole thing. After that, I was doing my normal law practice and it was doing great. There was no problem. But again, in the year 2000, I could feel some kind of swelling just in my right region of the neck and underneath the armpit. So I went back to the doctor for that, and the doctor said that we need to get the scans done. We got the scans done, and the scans suggested, according to the scans, the cancer had come back, and this time it was quite aggressive. Now the doctor said that you must go to the United States for a bone marrow transplant because the cancer seems to be really going quite fast. So friends, I decided to go to my aunt who lives in the United States, and her house is quite close to Orange County. So we decided to go for a bone marrow transplant to Orange County, Los Angeles. Now, so it was in the year 2000, my mother, my father, we all went to the United States for a bone marrow transplant. Now friend, the transplant was done in the year 2000 at UCI Medical Center, Orange County, California. Now after the transplant, again my scans were done and the scans were absolutely normal. So according to the scans, there was no cancer in me. So friends, I was quite elated with the whole thing, and I came down back to India in the year 2000. Now once I came down back to India, I again got to my law practice because I was a lawyer by profession then. About 2001 and 2 were completely fine, there was no problem, but in the year 2003 I could notice a strange thing. The tumor had been initially taken out from the region right here, just below my neck, and now I could see that there was some kind of pus coming out from the region from where initially the tumor had been taken out in the year 1998. Now I was quite surprised seeing this pus, so I went back to my doctor, and the doctor said that we need to get your ESR done. So ESR is a blood test, and the ESR suggested that it was quite high. So the doctor thought that probably I have got tuberculosis, so he put me on to anti-tubercular treatment. But since it was not tuberculosis, the quantity of the pus kept on increasing from here. It was about 4 spoons, 6 spoons of pus was continuously coming out from the region right here. Soon my situation deteriorated rather bad. All across my back, many nodes, many tumors came, and I didn't really know what was happening. I could not understand what was happening with me. Soon the situation became so bad that that the collarbone right here also melted away. You can see right here I have a new collarbone. This entire region melted away. That means a person could put in a pen from here or take it out from here. The entire region basically melted away. So we really did not know what was happening with me, and ultimately my situation became so bad that I had to sleep on an airbag, and the doctor really did not know what was happening with me. So ultimately the doctors finally in India, they gave up and they told my parents that you can take your son home because this seems to be cancer which again came back after the transplant, and now we really have no cure for this. So ultimately I was shifted back to my home. Some of the doctors also told my parents that your son has maximum 1 or 2 months to live, and you could also take in a photograph of his, which would be helpful to perform the last rituals once he is gone. But friends, let me tell you, God has always been with me and I never gave up. I again decided this time to go to the US for some research treatment. My aunt had spoken to a hospital in the Los Angeles called as USC Medical Center. So we went to this hospital, USC Medical Center. I, with my mom and my father, again in that terrible condition, we went to USC Medical Center, Los Angeles. The doctor at USC was quite surprised to see me. He said, "Mr. Wig, you know, I've never seen such a case in my life. I can put my hand from here, you're all hollow right here, and I can take it out from here. That means you're all hollow. And how come you've reached the United States? Because even according to us, you've just got maximum a few months to live." But anyhow, the doctor said that, "Mr. Wig, I'll try to give you some research treatment which might give you a life of about 4 to 6 months, but we shall not be able to cure the disease, because the cure is only a transplant, and the position you are in right now, we cannot go ahead for a transplant because you're very weak. And transplant basically involves 7 days and 7 nights of continuous chemotherapy." So the doctor said that, "Mr. Wig, we cannot do a transplant, but we can give you some research treatment which might give you a life of about 4 to 6 months. So friends, we grabbed onto that opportunity because at least I knew I would get about 4 to 6 months of life. So anyhow, I was shifted to the hospital that very night, and the doctor started with this chemotherapy from next day early morning. As days passed, about a week or 2 weeks, I could feel much better. I could feel as if my nose was shrinking behind me and the pus had stopped oozing out from this region right here. The doctors had also put on a machine called the wound vac machine right here, which we used to work 24 hours to make new skin. There was a machine right here which was put. There were some kind of tubes going in here, some tube in here, and the machine was hanging with me. So after that, as soon time passed by, 15 days, month or so, after about 2 months I could feel that I'm doing good. There was no pus coming out and the nose behind my back had shrunk down. So the doctor finally told me, "Mr. Wig, that we have tried to knock down the cancer cells, but according to us, the cancer would definitely come back within the next 4 to 6 months. So you do not have much time left with you. You can go to Europe, you can make your will, go to India, make your will, but you do not have much time left with you." Anyhow, friends, my mom was very disappointed with this comment and she started crying. She told the doctor that, "I do not want to lose my son at any cost." I know all mothers are very fond of their children. I would say all parents, mothers, fathers, they are all very crazy for their children. So same was with me. My mother and father were very disturbed that they were told that the cancer would come back within the next 4 to 6 months. But anyhow, friends, I came down back to India in the year 2004 after this research treatment. Now I knew that I do not have much time left with me. The maximum I had was about 4 to 6 months, and that was according to the doctors in the US. So friends, coming down to India, my life totally changed. Now friend, let me tell you here one thing, that when I used to practice law, I had done a course called Diploma in Yoga and Naturopathy from Lal Bahadur Shastri Sanskrit Vidyapeeth at New Delhi. But I had done that course only as a matter of hobby. I never thought I'm going to be implementing that knowledge onto my daily life. But now, since I had all the time with me, the doctors had given up hope. They had told me that I do not have much time left. So I thought, why not try to implement that knowledge of pranayama and food therapy, what I hold with myself. So friends, I made a set of 15 pranayamas for myself and started working with them every day, morning and evening. And I also started giving about 15 minutes to meditation every day. And along with that, I started getting very cautious of my eating habits, because we had learned in our course that whatever food you eat is either good or bad for our system. So I tried to take in those foodstuffs which had a great antioxidant value. Slowly, friends, time passed by and I went back to the doctor to the US after 6 months for a follow-up. The doctor was quite surprised to see me. He said, "Mr. Wig, you're still there. What's been up with you? Have you been up to some Ayurveda, some homeopathy, some Tibetan medicine? Have you been up to something? Because I hear people from India are taking all sorts of alternate therapies." I told the doctor, "I have just been doing pranayama, meditation and food therapy, and I haven't taken a single pill since I've left the US. The doctor got all the scans done and the scans were absolutely normal. There was no cancer present. There was another very interesting thing what the doctor saw, that when I had left from the United States, my right lung was just working 20% because of the fibroids present there. But right now, friends, my both lungs were working a good 100%. So the doctor was really happy with this. The doctor told me, "Mr. Wig, whatever you've been doing seems to be really working on you. So just continue with that, and if you're still there, get back to me after 6 months. So friends, I came down back to India and I was doing the same pranayama. Then I again went back to the doctor after 6 months, and the doctor got all the scans done, and he was again very surprised to see that the cancer was not back. So friends, this is how the year 2005 passed by. Now after 2005, I decided to implement this knowledge of pranayama and food therapy to others also. So I made a list of 5 courses and I started conducting them at my center at GK2 New Delhi and also over the Skype. And friends, now it's been over 12 years. It's 2016 now, and the cancer never came back. I kept on going to the doctor to the US every 6 months, but the cancer never came back. And I owe my good health first of all to the Almighty God, and then to pranayama and food therapy. I would also like to thank my parents who've been really wonderful. They have been with me through all the testing times. They are great, and I really thank them. Now friends, let me tell you here that I conduct a couple of courses at my center at GK2 New Delhi and also over the Skype. So friends, the following are the courses conducted by me. The first course is called as a disease-specific course on pranayama and food therapy. And friend, this course has got 11 classes in all. There are 7 classes on pranayama and 4 classes on food therapy. The second course which I conduct is called a basic course on pranayama and food therapy, and this has got 9 classes in all. There are 6 classes on pranayama, 3 on food therapy. The third course what I conduct is called an advanced course on pranayama and food therapy, and this has got 9 classes. 7 classes on pranayama and 2 on food therapy. And the fourth course which I conduct is a basic course on meditation, and this has got 6 classes. The fifth course which I conduct is a teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation. And friend, this course has got 30 classes. Now friend, all these courses are conducted by me individually, and all these courses are individual. That means 1-to-1. If you're interested in doing any of these courses, you're most welcome to get in touch with me directly. My cell number is 099-101-78140. And friends, let me tell you that the teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation, this is done 1-to-1 individually, and this is the only course which is also done in a group. That means it is also a group course. Now I do this course in a group every second month at my center at GK2 New Delhi. In this teacher's training course is a course for those people who want to become a teacher of pranayama, food therapy and meditation. So in this course you are going to get in-depth knowledge of pranayama, food therapy and meditation. This is also done in a group, and the group starts every second month at my center, Greater Kailash Part 2, New Delhi. Now friends, this course has got 30 classes in all. The classes are taken by me. All these classes are taken by me, and the duration of each class is 1 hour. Friends, the classes are from Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday are off days. So friends, if you want to become a teacher of pranayama, food therapy and meditation, you must do the teacher's training course. Now this is a course in which you will get in-depth knowledge of pranayama, food therapy and meditation. Once you do this course, you shall be able to heal yourself, and you shall be also able to heal others. Remember, pranayama, food therapy and meditation is helpful in the treatment of several diseases like cancer, asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure, liver disorders, kidney disorders, thyroid disorders, obesity, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, depression and several others. So this is a very in-depth course. Once you do this course, you will get in-depth knowledge of pranayama, food therapy and meditation. So friends, if you want to become a teacher of pranayama, food therapy and meditation, you must do this course. And this is a course which is conducted every second month at my center at GK2 New Delhi. Now friends, let me tell you that pranayama, food therapy and meditation, they are all a complete science in itself. Many people are doing pranayamas, but they are not doing it correctly. They are not following the ratios. There are 4 pillars of pranayama, namely inhalation, internal retention, exhalation and external retention. And there's a fixed ratio between these 4 pillars, which is 1:4, 2:4. So it is very important to do the pranayama correctly. If you do not do the pranayama correctly, you will never get any benefits from pranayama. Another very important thing, it is very important to do the disease-specific pranayama. Now friends, let me tell you, if I get 4 patients, one with cancer, one with asthma, one with diabetes and one with high blood pressure, and if I tell each one of them 5 pranayamas to do, there might not be even one pranayama which is similar. So friends, it is very important to do the disease-specific pranayamas. Another important thing, friends, let me tell you, as you practice pranayama, you apply pressure locks. They are called the locks what we apply in our body to increase the pressure at the cellular level. The pressure locks are Jalandhar Band, Udyan Band and Mool Band. So it is very important to apply the pressure locks. Next friends, remember it is very important to follow the safety precautions. Now in this course you will get in-depth knowledge of the guidelines of pranayama, of the safety precautions of pranayama. You will learn many pranayamas in this course. You will learn pranayamas for every ailment. Then in this course you will get in-depth knowledge of food therapy, that what food you should administer to which individual. Then you will get knowledge of various types of meditation. Many types of meditation has been covered by me in this course. So I cover various types of meditation in this course. So friends, if you want to become a teacher of yoga, if you want to become a teacher of pranayama, food therapy and meditation, then the teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation would be the best course for you. Now friends, let me tell you that if you're interested in doing any of these courses, you can directly get in touch with me. My cell number is 09910178140. If you're calling from outside India, you can dial if you're calling from outside India, you should dial +919910178140. If you're calling from India, you should dial 09910178140. Now friends, let me tell you that I have over 500 videos on YouTube. So if you want to check me out on YouTube, you're most welcome. My YouTube channel address is youtube.com/Yoga Guru RAMNEEK WIG. And friends, let me tell you that my website is www.ramneekwig.com, as in www.ramneekwig.com. And friends, my Facebook page is facebook.com/The Miracles of Pranayama and Food Therapy. And friends, let me tell you here that I have written 14 books on pranayama, food therapy, meditation and positive thinking. The following are the books written by me: Win Over Cancer, The Miracles of Pranayama, The Healing Power of Fruits, The Joy of Meditation, Happiness Lies in Your Attitude, Believe in Being a Winner, The Secrets of Happiness, The Secrets of Good Health, Be Happy Every Day, Pranayama to Beat Stress, Pranayama for Teenagers. Friends, I've also written 3 books in Hindi, namely Pranayam Ke Chamatkar, Pranayam Dwara Tanav Ko Maat and Cancer Ko Maat. So friends, if you're interested in any of these books, you can directly give me a call. My cell number is 09910178140 and the books shall be couriered or speed posted to you. You can also send your inquiries or orders to my email. My email is yogaenjoyment@gmail.com. I'll spell it out for you. It is yogaenjoyment@gmail.com. And friends, let me tell you here that I send health tips to people on their WhatsApp number. These health tips are basically on pranayama, food therapy and meditation. So friends, if you're interested in receiving health tips, they are free health tips. If you're interested in receiving health tips, kindly store this number in your cell. My number is 09910178140. Since these health tips are sent through the broadcasting service of WhatsApp, it is important for the receiver to have the sender's number and name in his or her phone directory. So friends, please store my number in your telephone directory. The number is 09910178140. Store this in your mobile directory and give me a WhatsApp stating that you are interested in receiving free health tips, and you shall be sent those free health tips directly from me. Now friends, you must do these courses and you will have a great life. And I must tell you that pranayama and food therapy and meditation is a complete science in itself, and it is helpful in the treatment of several ailments like cancer, heart problem, high BP, diabetes, Alzheimer, Parkinson's, indigestion, constipation, thyroid disorders, skin disorders, asthma, bipolar disorders, and several other problems. Pranayama and meditation is the best stress buster. So friends, if you're interested in doing any of these courses, you can directly get in touch with me. And let me tell you again that the teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation is also a group course, and this group starts every second month at my center at Greater Kailash Part 2, New Delhi. Friends, let me tell you that I also have a residential center at GK1 New Delhi. So if you are interested in doing any of these courses and you don't have an accommodation in Delhi, you are most welcome to come and stay at my residential center. So friends, this is RAMNEEK WIG signing off from Kovalam Beach, Kerala, and do have a great day ahead.